So good morning to all of you. My name is Prabjot Singh, and as you all have seen the working demonstration of the buddy system, now let's see how it was working. So now let's come to its design. First of all, here this is the project. Here I have used the sender is Arduino Nano IoT33 and the receiver is ESP32. So I have connected I have used a BH1750 instead of my motion control sensor because it was damaged and was not working. So I just replaced it with this sensor, but the working is same. I have connected its SL and SDA to the A4 and A5 respectively here, and ground and 3.3 volts here, and the LEDs are connected to the GPIO 23 and 22 of the ESP32. Right here you can see this one. So this red one is for the wave signal and the blue one is, it's actually looking white but it's blue. This blue one is for PAT signal. So now let's come to the code. Here I have used real-time database of Firebase to interact between the two sender and receiver. So let's come to a sender code. Here I have included some libraries: wire.h, BH1750's library, Wi-Fi Nina, Firebase Arduino Wi-Fi Nina. Then I have initialized the parameters and then I have set my Wi-Fi credentials, and here comes the main part: Firebase host and Firebase authentication. Firebase host is this link of this real-time database, and authorization key is the API key in the settings here. So what's happening is then I have made an object of Firebase named Firebase data. In setup I have just connected it to Wi-Fi and initialized the Firebase, including this function in which I have created firebase.begin, which uses that host and authorization, Wi-Fi and password. Then here's the main code in which I have first stored the amount of light in the lux float, and then if my light sensor's data is less than 50, then it will send the real-time database its parameters for the PAT and wave. And how it's working, let's see. While it's less than 50, if there is I will give it 2 seconds of delay. Okay, so if after delay it's still less than 50, then it will automatically send a published wave, like it will make the wave parameter on after 4 seconds automatically. So total of 6 seconds, as a wave is like 5 to 6 seconds longer. And if after 2 seconds its value is more than 50, then it will automatically set the parameters of PAT on and send a published PAT signal to the receiver. And then after this loop, here will be a 1 second of delay so that the receiver can catch those parameters, because here is some network delay in this system. And then after this loop I reset all the parameters to off for the next loop. So this simple. Now let's come to the receiver code for the ESP32. Here same, I have included some libraries and then Wi-Fi and then my Firebase configurations. Then I have set 3 objects: Firebase database, authorization and configuration, because the receiver is working on the authentication model. Here you can see in the authentications, whenever my receiver is connected, it authenticates here anonymously. There's so many authentication for so many trials. And now let's come to real-time database. Yeah, here we are here. So now what happens is my sender has set the parameters of PAT and wave to on or off on its according to its circumstances. Now what happens, first my receiver connects to Wi-Fi, then it connects to the authentication and signs up, and if it signs up, the sign up object is set to true as it's a boolean value here. Initially it's set to false. And now in the loop what happens, First, my Firebase, my loop checks if the Firebase is connected and is the sign up done. If it's done, then it reads the value of wave under the light parameter and the value of pat. If the wave status is on, then it prints that the wave signal is received, and vice versa, it makes the wave LED, which is the LED number 22 as I've shown you before, wave LED high, and after 1 second low. And if the pat signal is high on, then it will make the pat LED high, send a pat signal to the serial monitor, and after 1 second delay it will make the LED low. So this was the all working. I can show you here like what happens when I connect these two. So I have set a pat signal, it goes here, then here, then here, and then here. Like in the wave signal, it detects after 2 seconds, and now after 6 seconds, here is wave, here on, here wave, and then here light. So this is a 4 connection loop, and there is some delay, but it's working fine. So I hope you understood. Thank you. Have a nice day.